Happy Saturday, you guys. Nature is absolutely amazing. I fell in love with plants because of all the different hues and colors and leaf shapes and all the variety and diversity that comes into houseplants. And one of the things that I was absolutely amazed by was nearly black plant leaves. Like, I just mind blown that plants come in that many colors. Like, you think, oh, red, green, of course, white, yellow, maybe a little bit of pink, but black. Okay, so in today's video, I have 5 plants that I think are good representations of black leaf plants. And of course, in my fashion, I have one extra. Actually, it's 2, but we're going to say 1 for now. That is a bonus because it's not black, but it has black in it. Okay, so let's just get started. I want to start with maybe the most blackest one that I have. And it is the ZZ. This is the ZZ Raven. And you see, she is nearly black. Look at that. So of course she is green, but really I think what's happening is that she has a bit of purple in that. And because of that purple and that green mixed together, is really giving a really dark black hue. Now this is the mature color of the ZZ. When the ZZ comes in, when the new leaves come in, they come in a bright chartreuse green and then they mature to this dark. Now this ZZs already are pretty slow growing, and this one is actually even slower than the green ZZ. But I love this plant. I love it. When it grows and it grows big and full, it is so beautiful. They are so easy to care for. They don't require a lot of water. They don't require special soil. Matter of fact, she needs to be watered. I probably haven't watered. I've been watering her every month. I've been trying to be good. I actually am propagating her. Let me go get that. So I have been propagating the ZZ, and they're really easy to propagate. You can take, this whole thing here is a leaf, right? And you take this leaf, you cut it and put it in water, and it'll push out a little, it looks like a little potato at the bottom there, right? And that potato is going to grow into one of these plants, right? Eventually this top part of the leaf will die off, and this will produce what it needs to produce. And this potato at the bottom, I'm calling it a potato. That's not what it is. It's probably like a tuber or something like that, right? But that tuber is going to supply the plant with all the water it needs, which is why you don't need to water it so much. So you can propagate those with the leaf. This is considered the whole leaf. Even the petiole is part of the leaf. Or you can take what we would normally consider this part, which is the leaf, and you can propagate that. So I have those in here too. And as you see, and I have the black and the green ZZ, so I'm propagating them both. You see that one has its own little potato on there too, see? Isn't that cute? So I'm excited because these are pretty slow growing. So propagating it is one way to get it to, lush up really well. And I'm all about lushing up my plants. But look at that. She is so pretty and shiny. Oh my goodness. I love this ZZ. If you are a traveler and you want to leave the house, you want to bop around for a couple months, ZZ plants are low maintenance. It doesn't mean they don't require light and water and food, but they don't require it every week. Just saying, just in case. All right, we're going on to number 2. Now, of course, I have to have a Hoya in the mix, right? This is my Crona Black. And oh my goodness. Why couldn't you love something like that? So yes, same thing. She's green, but she has a purple hue, like within her leaf. and it just really comes off as black. And I will say, I think, especially with Hoyas, depending on how much sun you give them, they will like sun bleach a little bit. She's getting probably a lot of light for her. So I think if I pulled her and put her in an area where she wasn't directly under a lamp, then she would probably come off even darker. And I might even do that because I think she might be getting a little too much light. And she still has some sulfur spray on her. As much as I thought I had wiped it down, I guess I didn't wipe it down enough. But you can see, I'm trying to see if I can find some really dark ones. These babies right here. Look at them. They're so pretty. And they're nearly black. I love that. So for those of you that like, aesthetically pleasing plants, like it's not about the plant, but you kind of want a color to, set off some nice pottery or a certain area of your room. This black, and these are the two that I've named so far. Matter of fact, I don't think any of them on the list is high maintenance. All of them are pretty low maintenance. This is a Hoya, so they don't require a lot of attention, right? They do like to be watered when they want to be watered, and they'll let you know. But other than that, she's a beauty. I love her. She was definitely a wish list plant. Yeah, I'm loving my Crona Black. I think I forgot this plant. Wait, I haven't even introduced myself, girl. You would think I haven't put out a video in weeks. My name is Yvette Boone. I'm a recovering software engineer and a lifelong creative hobbyist. And here on this channel, we create a safe space for Black women to incorporate creative hobbies into their wellness practice. And that could include plants. Hopefully I have not already shown you this. If I did, we're going to show it again because she's cute. All right. Continuing with the Hoya theme, this is the Lucanoa. Now, she does not have I don't have an official name for her. The only name that I have for her was Lucanoa. And of course, she's coming off green because I give her a lot of light. However, if I pulled her out of the light a little bit, she would get just as dark as that Crona Black. But I think she's as you see, we're getting closer and closer to green. But if you pulled it back a little bit and gave it less light, it definitely would lighten up. But who doesn't want to love on this kind of plant here? I love this Lucanoa. I love this Lucanoa. She grows so well for me. She flowers well. Yeah, I love her. But she's another one, very dark, very dark. She's not as dark as the ZZ blood, but she gets there. That's number 3. Number 4 is, why am I scared? Number 4 is my Jade Synapsis. And come on, look at that. She's so pretty. Now, she literally has some really dark coloration in it, right? Her leaves are pretty much a dark green, and she's got the black on the leaf to kind of make it darker. I will say another example of me giving them really good light. I think if I gave her less light, this is an older leaf here. I think if I gave her less light, she would look even more black. But, I would rather my plants be nice and healthy than to be a dark color. But, yeah, I'm loving her. I will be cutting her, propagating her very soon because I really need more of this plant. I promise you, I could literally have a house full of SCINDAPSUS and would not feel in any way like I'm missing out on anything. I love this plant. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. So yeah, she has like dark leaves or dark veins, in her leaves. and it just reads as black. When you pull back on it, you see she's kind of giving the same, okay, maybe not, but she's close. I love it. I love it. And this one grows much faster than the ZZ. The ZZ takes some time to grow. Matter of fact, I've had that ZZ for 2 years and she hasn't grown much. Now I did cut her and I did, oh gosh, poor baby. I was lowering my blind and the blind fell down and chopped off, like beheaded one of her leaves. I was so upset. And it damaged another one. So I end up losing like 2 good stalks on here. And 2 good stalks on a plant that grows. Matter of fact, I don't think I have had any new growth on this plant since I got it. When I got it, it had 3 new babies coming out. And I have not seen any new growth on this plant since. That's crazy, right? Now that I think about it, I need to probably do something different, because that's not good. And she's still alive. She's still doing well. You saw I'm taking propagations, but I would love to see some new growth on her. So I'm going to work on that. But this one grows much faster than that. I've had this one for just a couple months and she's already at least doubled in size already. So I'm loving this plant. This is probably, I say that about all my Jades, that this is my favorite, but she is up there. Her and the Exotica and the Moonlight Trubii and Splash and Silver Cloud. They are all my favorites. So yeah, this one I think is really pretty. Really pretty. Loving that black. If you are loving this content, you guys, don't forget to give this video a like. And if you love this kind of content, you would love our community. I try to post every week. This week I am actually late with my videos. Excusez-moi. But sis needed some rest, okay? These allergies this time of the year, ugh. So charge it to my head. But if you love this kind of content and you love shenanigans, you love plants, you love somebody who's going to giggle on camera for no reason at all and laugh at herself on a regular basis, you would love this community. And so in order to join this community, hit that subscribe button. I try to put out videos every week, but girl, anyway. Okay, so now we're getting close to the bottom. This last one, I feel like is dark, especially for the kind of plant that it is. But, and look who's making a guest appearance. If you guys remember back, I did a repot video some time ago and I repotted this plant and I was a little concerned about her because I was like, she is not doing well at all. Well, baby, she has bounced back. She is growing. She is doing big things. I love this. Now, this for a snake plant is nearly black. Yes, she is definitely reading green, but you know, overall, she has a very dark appearance to her. And her name is Black Moon. That's the name of this snake plant. It's called Black Moon. So yeah, as snake plants go, she is running really dark. She doesn't have a lot of, you know, different coloration in her leaves. Now, see, she's still a little, she still has some areas that will not recover from the dehydration, but for the most part, most of them has recovered. So she's doing really well. I'll show you her roots too, which if you remember, her root system was awful, but she's been growing so much and doing so well in this new soil, in a new pot. She is loving it. Her life is good. Do you hear me? So I think I'm gonna water her today. Like I said, I'm on this water them once a month thing, which is way better than I was doing before. And this is another one. If you are bopping around the world and you don't want the responsibility of taking care of a plant every week, and you can at least get home maybe once every 6 weeks, this plant would do fine. It probably would do well even if you did it, if you went longer, but I think the plant would probably do better if you could at least water it once every 6 weeks, once every month. But yeah, look at her. And the bigger the pot, the longer it can go, right? Because it'll hold a little bit of water in the pot. I love it. Now she still has the sulfur treatment on her. I did a horrible job of wiping it off. But I also kind of just wanted to keep her, look at how dark she is. I wanted to keep her protected, you know. But yeah, look at that. I love the coloring on this thing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I like the light ones too, but I like them when they are a little different, you know. Just give me something a little different. I love it. When you put this up against something like the moonshine, it's moon something, child. This is Black Moon. I think the other one I have is called Moonlight or Moonshine. I can never remember. It's another snake plant. And she's the exact opposite. She's really light. And so it's like a mint green. Put these two together. Oh, love it. So yeah, this is number 5. And now let's get to the bonus. Okay, this is my Hoya Cantiana. So bonus really, because she's green, but you know, spoiler alert, all of them are green. They just have a bit of a purple hue to their leaves. This one doesn't have as much purple hue once it matures. When they come in as babies, you see how they come in? They come in really purple and dark like this. And then they lighten up. And sometimes if they're stressed enough, sun stressed enough, here's some more purple baby leaves, they will keep that ring at the edge to kind of give them that border. Why are words hard today? A black border on them. So even though she's not technically a black plant, she is giving black plant vibes. I love her. I love it. I love it. If you sun stress them, they will be darker. If I got this wrong, this is the Cantiana. I think the Cantiana and the Wayettii are really close, but they stress a little different, I believe. So if I have that wrong, let me know. This is actually, it was labeled a Cantiana. So if I have that wrong, anybody that knows the answer to that, please let me know in the comment section, because I think I forgot. I can't remember whether it stresses to purple or comes out purple and then turns green. But yeah, I love this plant. I probably lost count with my count because that sounds just like me. But this is what I would consider to be a nearly black plant too. She is definitely coming off as a dark green on camera. But she kind of gives near black vibes. I love this. This is the Hoya Lucanoa. And now that I'm saying it, maybe I think I did already show it. If I did, child, what you gonna do with me? I'm a whole mess. But look, she's got baby leaves. Oh, she's so cute. Because she is super dark. And once again, with Hoyas, if you give them less light, this is why I feel like I said this already. This is why I have a plan. But, you know, a plan is not good if you don't stick to it. Okay. I feel like I said this already, but yeah. Okay. So even if I said it already, I'm going to say it again. I love this plant. Look at the wiggle. All right. Y'all just have to excuse me this week. I'm sorry. It's been a rough week and I have been suffering with my allergies, something terrible. So I know I'm the one that gets allergies in the winter, like fall. I honestly think it's the leaves. And I have a yard full of them, even though the guy comes and clears them off on a regular basis. The moment he leaves, it was like 4,000 leaves just fell again. So I know he's like driving away like, cha-ching, she's going to pay me again to come remove those leaves. And he is right, I will. Because it's a lot. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video today. I love looking at my collection in this way where I can kind of pull out what I think is unique features about the plants that I fall in love with, like round leaf plants, black plants, variegated plants, all the things. So I think I have, so let's talk about what's coming up next. So the next video that I want to put out is I want to give you an update to the plants that I purchased online. So I did some online hauls this year and I introduced all of the ones that I did online, all of the plant purchases that I made online. I shared it with you guys and I want to give you an update on where those plants are now. So if no one else has said it to you today, have a great day. Bye. Let's leave her near me so I can see her, because I don't get to see her too often. Hey girl, hey. I don't know. I don't think I did. Ooh, child. I don't think I did. I don't. But I feel like I remember hitting that, touching that right there. I don't remember if I showed this one or not, but. Ooh, she got a little peduncle. Oh. So if you guys are enjoying this content, don't forget to give this video a like. And if you love this kind of content, you will absolutely love our community. Our little plant community is awesome. And I don't mean little in the fact that we have small numbers. No, that is what I mean. What is wrong? Ooh, child, these allergies got me all in my